Hi, welcome back to Cold Iron's Kitchen. We're doing what I call the fridge cleanup, and the best way to do that is with a pizza. So we're making homemade pizza here. Yeah, I'm working my dough a little bit. Gotta get it rounded out, then let gravity and centrifugal force work. You spin the dough. Now I don't make round pizzas. It just doesn't happen. A round pizza's a misnomer. But we're getting the dough ready here. I'm going to go out and par bake this here real quick so it's ready to go for the toppings. We're going to put some, well, let's show you what you're putting on. We have some smoked roast beef. We have some lanzini, some pepperoni. We're going to put some mushrooms and onions and basil and some sun-dried tomato. We got mozzarella, which is lovely stuff. And since we don't do anything normal here, we're putting blue cheese on. We'll be back to you in just a few minutes, okay? Hi, we're back. Okay, we've done tossed the crust, and now we put it out on the brick oven to par bake it. What that is it gets it about halfway cooked. That way it doesn't burn and the cheese gets to melt and the meat gets to cook and it's all good. Now, as I said, nothing is normal here in this kitchen. We don't do a red sauce here. We do a white sauce, what I call it. A little bit of ranch dressing, which is really great if you're doing a chicken pizza too, or shrimp pizza, or a crab pizza, but we're doing a lot of meat, beefy and porking things. And then we're going to take a lump of pesto and put that in there. And we're going to take my fancy silicone brush here and mix them together. Now pesto is basically just basil, olive oil, garlic, pine nuts, little bit of cayenne, something to keep it warm. But we just do that this way. It's a much lighter sauce than a red sauce, but the flavors that explode out of it are uncanny. Yeah, I just painted all the way to the edges. Nice saucy pizza. There we go. We're all mixed up. We're all sauced. Now, let's start building our pizza. We're going to start with a layer of mushroom. Well, no. I'm going to put a little bit of layer of cheese on first. This way, everything's glued down. I really hate it when my toppings run away. There's several pizzerias I know that the toppings just run away because they don't put enough glue on the bottom. There we go, a little bit of glue. Now we're going to put some fresh mushrooms down on that. Mushrooms are an integral part to a pizza, I think, but you know, if you don't like mushrooms, don't put them on. As I said, this is an experiment in cleaning out the refrigerator. I'm going to hear a beep, 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 beep here in about a minute, so don't worry about that. We had to take a short system break. Telephone rang. Okay, so we got mushrooms down. Now we got some finely sliced Walla Walla sweet onions. Now, if you can't get Walla Walla sweet onions, I'm really sorry for you. But a Vidalia will work. That's on the eastern board is the Vidalia. And the Walla Walla sweets are native to Walla Walla, Washington. The city's so nice they named it twice. Okay, now we're going to start putting on meat. We're going to put some big old pepperonis on here. We're not going to use a lot of pepperoni because we got a lot of other meat to use. Get over here. Now let me clarify a few terms for you. The pizza dough is called a skin in the pizza business. And the wooden plank it's sitting on right now is called a peel. Because you peel the meat off with that, or the pizza off with that. Now we're going to put some lanzini on here. This is made by a friend of mine in Newport, Washington. Really appreciate him. Beautiful stuff. It's made with a loin of pork, packed, slowly smoked. Beautiful stuff. And after we get this on, you go in the middle, and we're going to put all the meats on here. I think I might have been too sparse here, but there we go. It doesn't have to be pretty. It's a pizza. I'm going to put another layer of cheese flavor on here because I like things glued together. Just a light layer of cheese there. Back up to me. Sorry we keep breaking away, but the camera person's phone keeps going off, so we have to stop and resume. So let's look back down here. We've got some pepperoni, some lanzini, we've got the sauce on here, we got some onions on here, we got mozzarella. Now we're going to put on some of my favorites, the sun-dried tomatoes. We buy them by the big jar here because, well, I like sun-dried tomato on pretty much anything. Except pancakes. Not so good on pancakes, really. And one dropped on the floor, but I'm not worried about it. Sous chefs will clean it up. They clean up everything else I drop. Okay, so we got sun-dried tomatoes on there. Now we're going to put a sprinkling of fresh basil, because, well, everything's better with basil. All the way around there. Now we got some smoked roast beef. This was done the other day, and it's just done nothing but get better. Something about being smoked and rare, and oh, beautiful stuff, this roast beef. I'll put some in the middle there. But make sure you slice everything you got, slice it thin. That way the meat cooks and the crust doesn't burn. Now we're going to take this out to our pizza oven, and you're going to really dig my pizza oven. And I'm going to put jalapenos on half of this, because that half's mine. Some pickled jalapenos. Oh, the camera person's getting in there and playing. But some pickled jalapenos. You can't go wrong with jalapenos on a pizza. I put them on hot dogs, I put them on pizza, I just put them in my mouth. I like the spicy stuff. Okay. And again, since normal is not us, we're going to put some blue cheese on a pizza. Really out there. But let me tell you, pizza is your own personal expression of what you like to eat. And if you like to eat it and you think it'll fit on a pizza, put it on there. I don't care if you put peanut butter and jelly on a pizza. It's your pizza. I'm going to coat this again with some more mozzarella. A ton of it this time because we want to make sure everything's glued down tight. I really hate it when the pizza parlors cheat you on the cheese. Let's come off the edge here because I want that stuff glued down too. The edge over here. And the corner over here. Yeah. Okay. So, what we're looking at is we've got a pizza that's going to be just diabolical. Heavy meat, lots of veggies, lots of cheese, and it's the original idea. Now, you don't have to make your own pizza dough. If you want, you can go to the store and find frozen bread or frozen rolls. Actually, the frozen rolls are the best because you thaw one out, you roll it out, it's a perfect pizza size. But if you want to make your own pizza, 3 cups of flour and about 1 1/4 cup of warm water. You put a packet of yeast in that, a teaspoon of sugar, get that feeding. And that's our basic pizza dough. From that point, you can add anything you want to it. Garlic, pepper, doesn't matter. Oh, she's not in here. Okay. Well, I'm going to meet you out at the barbecue. Hi there. We're back. Now, you notice that said 550 degrees. Perfect temperature for cooking a pizza. Really, you got a high temperature to cook pizza. And if you look here, I've got a brick oven with cornmeal on it. We're going to slide this skin off right there. And that's going to cook for about 7 minutes. So in about 7 minutes, we'll be back to it. Hi, we're back. Well, the pizza came off the barbecue. You know, it's a little crispy on the edges here. Beautiful. It cooked for about 10, 12 minutes. And then we had to let it rest for 5 because you do not want molten lava in your mouth. So now it's time to cut this puppy. And one of my sous chefs just think I dropped something. And I'm not going to cut it traditional. We're going to cut squares here. Why? Because I can. Squares work. Easy to pick up. But I tell you, I got to try this kid. Okay, so watch carefully. Okay, still really hot. But boy, does that taste good. when you're doing your pizzas, make sure you let them rest for a while. But do pizza. It's great to do with the kids too. Lets the kids into the life. It builds, you put out a pizza bar, a whole bunch of different ingredients, sausage, you put out olives, you put out whatever you want. But bring the kids into the kitchen, make them part of the process, make little bitty pizzas. They'll love you for it. Thanks for watching, and happy Labor Day.